There really is no series quite like WarioWare, with all of its quirks, characters, microgames, and the focus of today's video, the art style. It's cartoony and spunky, and I don't know if it's just me, but it has sort of this like punk feel, if that makes sense, but this spunky art style does a great job at portraying the diverse world of WarioWare. It stayed pretty consistent throughout all the console changes, from the Game Boy Advance all the way up until the Wii U. Until it wasn't. For whatever reason, Nintendo decided it was time for a change. So what did we get? Ever since WarioWare Gold, Diamond City has looked different. Wario has looked different. Wario's friends have looked different. They took Mona and cut her in half. They took Ashley and cut her in half. They took 9 volts and turned him into a chipmunk. And don't even get me started on what they did to Warbuland.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Okay, on a real note, I can't fathom why they would change the art style to something that really has no style. It's plain, basic, soulless, and boring. This art style is everything that WarioWare isn't. The newer games are just as fun as the old games, but this time they just rock a visual downgrade. I have a few theories that might explain why they made this drastic change. My first theory is that the previous artist was fired, so they got a new one, which meant a different art style. My second theory is that Nintendo wanted to make the WarioWare characters more appealing to children, so that's why they're more cutesy and chibi than their, cooler counterparts. My final theory is that Nintendo wanted to take the WarioWare franchise into a new direction, kind of like how they did with Zelda just a year earlier. But whatever the real reason is, whether it's a combination of my other theories or something else that I haven't accounted for, I'm not a fan. And with every passing entry since WarioWare Gold, I hope Intelligent Systems finds it within their heart to bring back the old spunky art style we all know and love. But would they actually do it? Absolutely not. The new games have made way too much money for them to care about the old one. With all that being said, have a good one, and stay weekly.